Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. A lot of things happened already today, and that is Yevgeny Prigozhin, the chief of the Wagner mercenary group, the bad dude, came out and said that practically Bakhmut is encircled, and he pledged with Zelensky to take his troops out. Doing so, avoiding more deaths and destruction. Now, I made a video on that, and then I made another video about the Ukrainians using some infantile analysts claiming that actually Prigozhin is lying, and they expose the lie by providing their evidence. Now, I urge you to watch that video. I made a video on that one, and exposing the Bakhmut encirclement lie. That's the name of the video. Again, these juveniles, these infantiles tell us, bring the evidence of the lie. Go and make your, determine that for yourselves. And now we have another article that actually confirms that the Ukrainians are in bad shape by retreating, withdrawing from Bakhmut. So if you get out of Bakhmut, what does it mean? You get out because something bad is about to happen, and you can clearly see that you're not winning. So this would confirm the Russians, the Wagner group, and will contradict these guys' evidence. There's no evidence. It's just they treat us like juveniles. That's why it's so easy to see through their evidence, and they expose. So let's see what this article has to say, okay? So this article comes from the New Voice of Ukraine from March 3rd, 2023. Ukrainian Air Reconnaissance Unit ordered to withdraw from Bakhmut. So I guess they accomplished their mission, they completed it, everything is good, now get out. Now look what's over here. And I'm quoting, in the middle of the night, the Taki Madiara unit received a combat order to immediately withdraw from Bakhmut to a new place of hostilities, end quote. Redeployment, right? He said. And I'm quoting, what are the reasons for the transfer at a critical moment for Bakhmut when we spent 110 days of combat duty here? Question mark. First of all, I'm a military man, so I don't comment on the orders of the Bakhmut Defense Command, end quote. The thing is, I can give you the reason, so you don't die needlessly. That's what the reason, because probably you're about to be, surrounded, encircled, or bombarded to, you know what I mean. So probably these guys, for a good decision that I can see, get out and you're gonna fight another day. Good decision. And anyway, Ukrainian Deputy Defense Minister Hanna Maliar said on February 28th that Kiev has dispatched additional reinforcement to Bakhmut as the situation there became increasingly challenging for the Ukrainian military. They dispatched it from where? From her butt? Okay, Maliar said the decision to hold Bakhmut is purely military, and not political. Okay, but people die. Serhiy Cherevati, spokesman for the Eastern Group of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, said earlier that the Ukrainian military was heroically holding the defense line in the Bakhmut area and weakening the invading Russian forces so that rested reserves with new military equipment could repel them later. Well, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea, and I think they should retreat. And I've been saying this for a month already. Bakhmut was already lost a month ago. I made a video saying Bakhmut is lost, but they don't tell us yet. You can see the trend. It's true that you can, reverse the course of a certain kind of situation. That's true, but the way these guys reported it, then in February 1st, I think I made a video. It sounded to me that's like a we're already lost, but we just have to hold the Russians back. I think that's all what it was over there in Bakhmut. The Ukrainians were ordered to hold the Russian advancement or advancing. That's all they did. What else would you expect to do over there? Hold it for what? Did you see the picture of that little apartment building? There are some other pictures where you can see neighborhoods the same way, blown up. And you hold what? It's an easy way to defend it. If these guys encircle you, you're done. You're dead meat, like you were in Mariupol, in Azovstal. I'm not saying these guys should not fight. They do whatever they want. It's just that sometimes you have to look in the long run, look at the bigger picture, and see, is it viable, feasible to hold on this town for a little bit longer to do what? Build the trenches behind, new defense systems. Yeah, okay, you can do that. And I'm pretty sure the Ukrainians did. I covered that, an article a while ago, a few weeks ago, where they said, yeah, we're not going to retreat, but on the same time we build new defensive lines. Well, if you build new defensive lines, that means you kind of not expect, you pretty much know that you're going to need them. But anyway, as I said, Wagner Group said these guys are practically encircled. The other guy said, no, this is the evidence, and the evidence is flimsy. And now this guy said, well, we got ordered to evacuate, to withdraw, to retreat. I think that's a good decision. Fight another day. And that's, I don't even know how many troops are there, how many Ukrainian troops are trapped or not trapped. Trapped. The other article that I covered, when Prigozhin stated that practically the whole town is encircled, they said the only chance for the Ukrainians, if they want to retreat, is in the middle of the night. That's a little dirt road, maybe that's open, and that's it. And if you want to do it in the middle of the night. Why? Because yesterday I covered another article where the Russians said that I think it was 2 days ago, the Russians control all the ins and outs of the city. Not control like they have barriers, but they control with the firepower. That means if they see a column of trucks getting out of the city, they can pinpoint and hit it. So yeah, you can get out, but you're gonna be probably blown up. That's why this guy said, well, in the middle of the night. Why? Because those guys are having you in their scope. They're ready for you. So that's how it is. Unfortunately, it's okay. I hope they get out to save their skin. There's no much civilian population over there. It's what, about 4,000 people. But I don't know how many troops are there. Anyway, I'm glad they don't do the same mistake they did in Azovstal, in Mariupol, in May, April, May 2022, when they got encircled, and then were about 2,564 people that came out. Yeah, they surrendered. They became prisoners. All right. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.